What's up, guys? I'm Mike D'Antonio, founder and CEO of StockedUp, and welcome back to the Stocks with Mike and Tom show. We had an amazing week trading this week. Just an amazing week overall. A lot of good things in the market going on right now. But to wrap up this week, we're going to show you guys how to scan for $1 million options trades completely free. So both Tom and I do this on a daily basis. And it's a pretty cool tool. It's free and it's very interesting. So if you guys are new to the Stocks with Mike and Tom show, don't forget to subscribe to see our daily stock market watch list / analysis videos. Like I said, in this video, we're gonna be showing you guys how to find $1 million options trades for free. So we're gonna show you how to scan for these plays. And then at the end of this video, we're gonna be answering all of your guys' questions from the previous episode. So the first step, you want to go to Google and just type in bar chart unusual options activity, okay? Once you do that, it'll be the first link, and just click that. And we're going to click that, and then you're going to see a data table right here. And you're going to see a lot of different options, but you're going to see how Tom's going to point out right here the volume over implied volatility, VOL divided by OI. Basically what that means is it takes the volume for that option and divides it by its open interest. So we're not going to get too in-depth what this means in this video, but basically the higher this value, the more unexpected this volume is. So pretty much all the options we're looking at this table is all options that has unusual options activity. So like, for example, like the first play was HRB 17 strike puts that expire on June 19th. So Tom, how much volume were on these puts today?
About 11,000 contracts traded.
11,000 contracts. And how much volume the day before that?
Oh man, let me see. Let's go back to the chart.
Well, no, just go to like the Thinkorswim and then just highlight the day, and you can see at the top. So yeah, right there, you can see there's one contract traded. Yeah, so right there, about one contract traded. So on the day before, there was one contract traded. However, today there were over, what is it, 12,000? Yeah, 12,000 contracts traded. So obviously that's a huge difference. And obviously someone knows something with this option contract. Someone put a lot of money in it out of nowhere. You know what I mean? It's not like it's trading 12,000 contracts every day. No, there was one contract yesterday and now 12,000. So someone knows something. And Tom, if you go back to bar chart real quick, you can.
Yeah, that's crazy that there's one contract traded.
Yeah, so it literally went from one contract traded to about 12,000, you know, so that's crazy. I mean, it's just crazy. So we know that someone knows something, and pretty much all of these options on this data set are like that. You know, they have pretty much no contracts traded the day before, but today they have a ton of contracts traded. So Tom's going to pull up another one right now, that's APY, and we're going to see another example. So guys, the biggest thing, so the next one you can see, it's a call, the 10 strike call that expires on June 19th. So Tom's going to pull up the 10 strike call on June 19th, and we're going to see there is a ton of volume on this one too. So let's wait a second for Tom to pull this up, and as we can see, there's a ton of volume. So Tom, if you could go to the previous day. Yep, so there were 79 contracts traded yesterday, but today there were 31,000 contracts traded. So this is huge news. So it's like that for all the options, but guys, you're probably thinking, all right, yeah, this is cool and all, you know, great tool, it's free, you know, thanks for sharing, but how do I make money off this, right? And to answer that question, with all of these options, we know that someone is putting a ton of money in them, right? We know they know something, because if they didn't know something that we don't know, they wouldn't put that much money in them out of nowhere. So this is how you play them. Guys, we know on all of these options, like for example, this APY call, right? We know that they traded the APY 10 strike call. What we don't know is if they are buying those calls, meaning that they think they want the stock to go up, or if they are shorting those calls. So guys, you can long options, you can buy options, or you can short them. If you buy the option, you want the option to go up in the future. However, if you short the option, you want the option to go to zero. You want it to fall in the future. So we just don't know if they are buying or selling, but we know that they're trading these options in general. So a good way to play all of these options is to, so Tom, can you go back to the bar chart real quick? I just want to give them a quick example. So you can see that, okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. So we could see with the APY option that the midpoint right now is 0.65. You see that, Tom? Yeah, midpoint 0.65. So what I would do is I would write this option down or take a screenshot or whatever, just get this whole list of options, right? I keep track of all the midpoints. So I know 0.65 for APY. I know 1.1 for HRB. I know 0.87 for FEYE. And I know zero point 0.8 for SNAP, right? And I would just watch these options the next day. If they start to go up, then I would get in them. So pretty much if they start to go up, the odds are that they long that option. You know what I mean? So like, for example, with the APY option, they bought the 10 strike calls. What was their midpoint again, Tom? Or about 0.65. So I would watch this the previous day, and if these calls go up to like, let's say like 0.75 or maybe 0.8, then I would get in them, because then there's a higher chance of that they actually bought the option rather than short it. You know, shorting options is a very popular strategy for institutions. And it works well, and it's awesome, you know, but institutions definitely long options a lot too. So we just don't know if they're longing these options or shorting them. So to do our best, we're just going to watch all these options. If they start to go up the next day, then we get in them. So that's the best way to play it, in my opinion. Generally, you know, this is not always the case. It's just like a general rule of thumb. Generally, most of the time when institutions long options, they are either in the money options or they are right at the money. And if they are not at the money or in the money, they are out of the money, but they have a ton of time in them. So keep that in mind. And you know, that's it's a completely free resource. It works great. I've been using it for a while, and it's free, and it's awesome. So consider using this if you want to for your trading. But now we're going to answer you guys' questions from the previous episode. So Tom, before we switch subjects, if you have any last minute things with this?
Yeah, Mike, like what is the open interest over here?
So the open interest is pretty much, so can you just highlight that again? So you could see, yep, go right there, Tom, right to the top where it says open interest, and you highlight it for everyone so they could read it right there. So we're going to wait for this to load. Okay, so yeah.
Oh, let me highlight it.
Okay, so you could see it says, we'll get it to load so everyone can read it, right? Just hover over it, right? The open interest. Okay, so you can see it says the total number of open option contracts that have been traded but not liquidated. So pretty much what it means is if someone's buying an option and they're holding it, that counts as the open interest. So it's pretty much all the options that have, you know, like it says, not been liquidated. So they're just holding the options. They didn't exercise or like close out of them yet. So that is what open interest is. So whenever there's more volume than open interest, typically that means there's a lot of unusual options activity.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep. So great question. And now to answer everyone's questions from the previous episode, we have Richard saying, I will definitely be looking at Disney, NVIDIA, and Twitter in a bearish way tomorrow. Awesome job. Love the custom SMA lines, Tom. LOL. Thanks for the shout out to the YOLO play today. Absolutely. How did Disney do? Slightly up?
Disney did very well, and then the YOLO play was actually Twitter, and Twitter ended up making about 100% for me. So
awesome. And then we have AY saying, Mark is ruining my life, LOL. Let's take a look at MARK. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, it's a penny stock, and it kind of looks like one of those pump and dumps. What do you think?
Yeah, especially long term, you know, how can you go from 0.5 up to $3.50 and not expect a big pullback eventually?
Yeah, exactly. And then we have Beast saying IDEXX is a manufacturer for veterinary and medical products. And from someone I know that works there, they are heavily making COVID-19 test kits. So that's great to know. I know we were talking about that. IDXX. Yeah. So we were talking about that in a previous episode. But yeah, I mean, that's great insight. Thanks for sharing. And then we have Ronnie saying another great episode. What are your thoughts on AMD? Should be at all-time highs soon. I know you love that stock, Tom. So I'll let you cover this one.
Yeah, definitely. I really love it. It's bouncing right off the 100 SMA right now. I really like the momentum it has, and they are a chip maker, and I do love them and Intel for the long term both. And AMD itself, they had that huge boom during the cryptocurrency. Whenever Bitcoin was heading up towards 25,000, everybody was buying AMD graphics cards to mine that crypto. So
Yep. And then we have Wall Street Thug saying CGC lost all the gains I made on this trade. That's what I get for breaking my rule of never holding through earnings. Yeah, I mean, earnings is a straight gamble. That's why I normally don't trade them. They did have a lot of momentum, though, recently. So we have Chip saying, what do you think about NCL in at 18? Should I cut losses and catch other plays or just wait it out? Take a look at NCL.
I can't
Is
pull
that
that
not
one up.
working? I don't know.
It says Nuveen Insured California Premium Income Municipal.
Yeah, that's definitely like a misclick. So, Chip, if we can't pull up this stock, so if you want to retype it, then we can cover it. We have Matthew saying, haha, that's hilarious. Good job, Tom. Proud of you. I hope Twitter, YOLO, we jumped in does good. I'm sure you will discuss this tomorrow on that video. Glad you guys have a sense of humor. So yeah, absolutely. Twitter did really good, like Tom said. You know, it's a good YOLO. We have Geo saying loving videos like Tom loves the chip makers, Intel. That's funny. Yeah, Intel, AMD, NVIDIA, all good stuff. How'd they do today?
They did very well. Let's see, Intel itself, they shot up about 2%, but I remember Micron today. They were the ones I was really watching because they were bouncing right off of these SMA levels.
Yep. And then we have Jeff saying, I love the content. Keep it up. I watch every day before pre-market. Awesome. 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 We have Hunter saying, awesome podcast. Boeing hit me with a stutter step today after open and broke my ankles and my heart. Good thing it's a long-term hold. Do you guys have a list of stocks that you refuse to trade? Well, I don't. Do you, Tom?
I mean, not an actual list, but really like anything below $10, $15 a share. I'll trade stuff that's low, kind of like Ford sometimes, but you know, it has to be a good company that's low. Like you can't just be getting in random penny stocks.
Yeah. Then we have Ape saying, what's your opinion on Apple? Do you think it'll pass its all-time high? I've been playing them since 290, made a lot and lost a lot. Seems that every time I think they're going to do something, they do the opposite. Well, they have a lot of momentum. They are kind of like with that tech industry boom right now. They're doing really well. I know that they had like a 10-day green streak the other week. I mean, I'm just kind of neutral on them too. You know, they have so much upward momentum, but at the same time, they don't have enough catalyst where I would play them in a downward sense. Like I'm just kind of split on them right now.
Yeah, and I've had this channel drawn here for about 20 videos in a row, and we've talked about Apple pretty much every night. And it's just been bouncing right off the top of the channel there. So if it does break that channel, expect it definitely to go back and go above highs.
Yep. And then we have, we have Mike saying good stuff as usual, guys. I asked about DPST because it's a bank's bull 3 times ETF. And I was curious how you two feel about playing a 3x fund like this versus individual bank stocks. Looking back at a couple of days to see how much the larger movement here was versus JP Morgan as an example. Thanks again for the content. Keep it coming. So yeah, of course. Can you pull up DPST, Tom?
DPST?
Yep, DPST. We pulled it up the other day. I mean, honestly.
Oh, yeah, the one that's really low.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, with this type of market and just like the financial sector moves in general right now, I just think it's better to trade the individual names. And also looking at the title of this fund, it looks like a regional bank ETF. So I don't know. I'm not crazy about it.
Yeah, if I see it start to go up and it starts to fill this gap, I mean, that's where I'd start to look at it. But right now, I like Mike said, it's way too low.
And I don't think it has options either. I don't see implied volatility on it.
Yeah, let's see.
EPST. Yeah,
nope.
So I would never trade it. They don't have options either. We have Tyler saying, great videos. Out of curiosity, what program/software are you using to show your portfolio? We are both using Thinkorswim by TD Ameritrade. We have Gil saying, hi guys, great content, keep it up. Quick question, I'm stuck in Roku put spread, 110-115 expiration June 5th. And since Roku was going down this week, to hedge it, I bought a put at 100 expiring June 19th. Seems like Roku is playing with me, and now it's back up around 110. Any suggestions? So honestly, I would just, it sounds like you have a decent hedge in. You know, Roku's at about 110. So, I mean, I would just hold it for now. I would hold it. You have a hedge in, and, you know, as long as you hold the 110 put, you should be fine. Okay. And then we have Gio saying, amazing video, ready for the great plays today. Absolutely. Then we have Jay saying, thanks for your videos. I made money on your AAL day trade today. Appreciate it, of course. Then we have Max saying, awesome video again. All the trades you were talking about, I was watching. And he was talking about how he shorted Bank of America and AAL put. Awesome. So missed Boeing short this morning. Awesome, awesome. Talking about DBX at a double top. So yeah, Mac, I know we call out a lot of the same trades. So that's great stuff and great trading. Then we have Jacob saying great content. Let's see. He said Lexagene could be a massive runner. Thoughts? I never heard of Lexagene. Do you know what ticker this is, Tom?
No, I don't either.
let me look it up real quick. Sounds like a penny stock, but let's see. Lexagene stock. And oh, it's brutal, Tom. We have LXXGF. LXX.
One.
Yeah. So this is a 62-cent stock. This is about as risky as it gets. I would stay far, far, far away from this. There's a lot of bad things that happen with stocks this low, especially with OTC stocks and foreign stocks. Like this is like the perfect storm for a disaster. You know, like it might go up 100%, but it's so risky. Yeah. I'd stay away. Okay, we have Angie saying, super awesome video, guys. Thank you so much. Can I please have your thoughts on Etsy, either long-term or short-term? Thanks in advance. So Etsy, yep, let's take a look. So they're doing great, you know, in the past 6 months. You know, full disclosure, Angie, I don't know about them fundamentally. Tom, do you know anything about them fundamentally?
No, I don't either.
Yeah, so Angie, we can't really give like a long-term view on this because like we said, we just don't know too much about this specific company. Like I know what they do. I know people who use Etsy, but we don't know like their financial numbers and stuff. So pretty much just play it as a momentum trade. Where's the highs at? 88. So you can definitely play this as like a short-term momentum trade up to 88. Looks like it has great momentum. Looks like it's just doing really good right now. So I like it as a short-term trade. So yeah. We have Jerome saying my aunt works for a portfolio solutions company that is a foreclosure services provider. They provide all services related to foreclosures. They're making a lot of money right now, and some companies benefit from default of others. So yeah, I mean, totally. I agree with you. We have Forever saying NVIDIA is a Chinese stock. Then we have, so we looked that up. You know, they have some ties to China, but they are obviously an American stock. And then we have Jacob talking about the sounds. Yeah, working on that too. So yeah, guys, I mean, we have a lot of great things going on right now in the market overall. Just everything's going good right now. So I hope you guys gained some value from this video. Tom, did you have any last minute stocks, options, anything for today?
Nope, but just stick around for Sunday night because that's whenever we're definitely going to be calling out all the plays for Monday. So yeah, that's going to be the night to watch. Yep, exactly. So I hope you guys gained some value from this video. Hope you learned something with stocks or just got your question answered. I hope you learned something with the unusual options. So if you guys did learn something, all we ask is if you guys could hit the like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. If you subscribe, you'll see our daily stock market analysis videos on your homepage every single day. And there's a lot of great info we're going over. We nailed it this week with the financial sector, and
There's a lot of great things going on right now. If you want to trade the same stocks or the same options, you want to trade the same options that Tom and I trade every single day, click the link in the description down below for the Stocked Up options alerts. And if you guys want completely free day trades, click the first link in the description down below, and I post completely free day trades every single day. So with that being said, thanks for watching.